Morning everyone, Martin from FU Fishing and More. Bit of a late start this morning, so I come over to Sandstone. This spot used to be one of the better fisheries around the island at one stage, until powers to be decided to let certain things happen, and we all know the outcome. But anyhow, just brought a handful of yabbies over here this morning just to see if they are a few still getting around, and take you all along with me. Beautiful morning, not a breath of breeze, but I was heading up the white patch, but the tide beat me, so we thought we'd come up and go up and down these steps which aren't real good at the moment, but anyhow, yeah, might as well be doing this and getting my exercises sitting at home. And like I said, couldn't be a better morning. Yeah, we'll get down here and have a few casts and see if there's any whiting hanging out here. They should be. Right time of the year, right moon, right everything. But like I say, it used to perform well, and I haven't fished it for a long time, so we'll see what happens. Certainly a beautiful morning. Looks like I've got a nice flathead on that second cast. Feels like a flathead, bit like a flathead. Took a good run. Here's a good flathead. I left the net in the car too. Just going to have to hope I can get him up on the beach. He's by no means finished this fight yet, that's for sure. Beautiful. That's what we wanted first up. One nice flathead. If I can pick him up, that is. No complaints from me about that. Beautiful flathead, he'd probably go 45, maybe 47. Good starter fish, that's for sure. For those that are new to the channel, still using the same gear I always use, which is it's a 108 Snyder glass rod, 6 pound mono main line, down to a running sinker, small running sinker, small as you can get away with, and then little whiting there along the edge there, and a number 4 wide gap hook with a fluorocarbon trace, same breaking strain as the main line, and that's all I mainly fish with everywhere lately, any rate, except when I used to refish and that. But yeah, they've got the idea. Better way to spend the morning. Mind you, not my cup of tea. I don't know how long we'd stay standing on there. The job to stand on flat ground sometimes. No boats out this morning, which is unusual. Only one, here's that one sitting down there tied in against the mangroves. Sole. Not a bad sole either. Swallowed the bloody. Oh no. Good little sole. Go well with the flathead for lunch. I'm hope I don't get bitten off because I've made a rookie mistake. I left my hooks net at home. Anyhow, doesn't really matter. We've got a feed. Doesn't take much to keep me happy. We'll just work our way along here. See, it'd be nice to catch one more flathead. Whoop, there he goes. Enough there with that flathead without him. Let him get bigger. Not a sign of whiting, only whiting here are these little tiny blokes in close which you always get, but there's no sign of any decent sized ones, not even a whiting bite. Just that one flathead bite and one sole. I'll give it a couple more casts here. I'll go back up, work my way along up there and see if I can get another flathead. I don't think it's going to be any whiting today, but that doesn't matter. Last week certainly blew some stuff down. Wrecked havoc over here on the waterfront. These old banksia trees, they don't stand up real well to that wind. They get brittle. Old whiting are playing hard this morning. A couple of little whiting bites, but nothing substantial. Oh, damn it. Just had my first whiting and lost him. Bugger. I've got a whiting, but he's no good. Little bloke. That's all that seems to be along here at the moment. Whether the net boys have run the net or not, who knows. This could be another, I don't know, it's fighting a bit like a flathead, or it might be another sole. No, it's actually what we came over here to try and catch. Nice whiting. Beautiful. About time. They're not real active, but there is the odd one, eh? We're just walking our way along the beach here, working our way up to the other end, just flicking as we go. Normally when they're hard to find, that's the best way to do it. You might pick up the odd one going along. Just covers a lot more ground. I'm not a believer in this, just throw it out and leave it sit there with whiting, and flathead for that matter. I'm a firm believer you got to work your bait. Yeah, one flathead and one whiting, one sole which I'll let go. Getting another whiting bite there now, but it's only a little one. Oh yeah. Missed him. That'll be enough for lunch any rate, so if I don't catch any more it doesn't matter. I won't be here much longer. My body, this bloody thyroid problem, it says I've had enough. Take a moment to thank all those new subscribers and the old. It's good to see, and it shows me that you're enjoying these videos. So, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit that like button. It all helps. Not that I'm out to do anything other than make videos. I enjoy doing it. Gives me something to do and shares knowledge with you people. Big tides today, and that's really boiling past me here, coming down straight along the face of the beach. And here comes our paddle boarder back. What I've been doing is throwing up along in front of me, up that way, and then letting the current bring it back, and then slowly winding in. There's a few whiting there, but there's no size in them, just the odd one that makes the grade. Anyhow, we'll okay, so I didn't mention before, live yabbies is all we're using. That's basically my go-to bait pretty well everywhere at the moment. Body says it's had well and truly enough. And we've got these bloody steps to negotiate yet. Anyhow, we'll make it. And I'll probably do a cleaning, show you how I clean the flathead and the whiting, how I fillet them. I've had a lot of questions about it. I haven't done one for a long time on that, so I'll probably do that and cook them as well. So this video will probably be a catch, clean and cook. Stupid to leave that laying there. Step on that, trip, go all the way down. Some people just will not pick up their rubbish behind them. Oh well, we made that. This is the flathead and whiting we just caught over at Sandstone. Bloody flies this summer are bad. I scale my whiting and flathead, and then I put them in the fridge for a little while down the bottom of the crisper in the old beer fridge, and it just makes them easier to fillet and everything later on. And if you push for time, you can actually leave them in there. I've left them in there till the next morning. It doesn't seem to hurt them or affect them in any way. He's nice flathead. He actually went 500. Put up a good fight too. One of those ones that really fight. You see, flathead funny. You get some that fight, some that won't. This bloke certainly put up a good account for himself. I don't know what we'll do with this. I'll fillet him later on, show you how I fillet the whiting and flathead. Might try to get down the river tomorrow with this new moon, full moon I mean, sorry. The whiting should be up on the sandbanks down there at the mouth. Spawning. If you scale them, keep them moist until you scale them, you'll find the job a whole lot easier. A lot of people hate cleaning fish. It doesn't worry me at all. This is another argument too about freshwater and saltwater fish. My grandfather taught me all the ins and outs of fishing, and he used freshwater all his life. I've done it all my life. I've done it for about 60 odd years now, and personally I've tried where you don't, and I don't reckon there's a scrap of difference, but that's just me. Everyone to his own. Don't want to get any full-scale arguments over it, but the chefs will probably tell you otherwise, but from my personal experience, I haven't been able to find any difference. But only just give them a wash after I scale and just wash all the scales off, and then I put them in the, like I say, I put them in the fridge. There we go. We'll sit those in the fridge and we'll come back later on and I'll show you how I take the fillets off them. Take the fillets off these fish now, and two things. First of all, I wear a glove, mainly because I wear it pretty well all the time now. It's just one of those chain sort of gloves, and you can no way knowing you can cut your hand with that, and I can't afford to have a cut hand at the moment with this operation coming up. So anyhow, we'll wear that. And the other thing which you won't see most filleters won't use, and that's a pair of these shears. I leave the rib cage in me fish and take them out later after the fillet's off the fish. And if you cut along the backbone with the rib cage joint on the backbone with the secateurs, you makes it easy. You don't bust the guts and you don't blunten your knife. I don't go over the rib cage like most of them. I just go straight up along the rib backbone. Whole lot easier, I find, but that's my method and my method only. So everyone to their own, of course. There's no right or wrong. It's just however you're comfortable doing it. Before you even attempt to fillet your fish, make sure your knives are sharp. There's waste of time. You can't fillet fish successfully with a blunt knife. That's my theory, and I've always spent a lot of time making sure my knives are sharp, because it just makes it so much easier. You don't wreck your meat, you don't wreck your fillets, you get a nice fillet every time. Alright, we'll start off with the whiting. I just do the first cut like that. Oop, there's a few scales still there. Up along there like that. Right into the backbone. Then I just lift that up, put the knife through there, and take it out to the tail. Then turn it around. Whiting's the only one I don't use the shears on. I just use the knife on them because it's small bones, they don't hurt. It's right up to there and then underneath there. And because I cut towards my hand, it's another reason I always wear a glove, but that's what I've always done. And even before I used to wear the glove, I still used to do that the same way. And then this one, I just lay him flat. This is where, if your knife's sharp, you won't have any trouble. Try to do it with a blunt knife, waste of time. I don't know, I just hope this works out with the camera where it is. It's a bit hard just doing it on your own. And that's your 2 whiting fillets. Make sure you keep your cutting board cleaned off. You don't want your fillet sitting in part of that. Then you just come in here like this, along the edge. You got the edge of the rib bones there, and the pin bones go from there straight down. So if you just go down there like that, just goes down on the edge of the pin bones on both the fillets. Turn it over, come in there and run the knife a little bit up along the edge of there like that. I'll push it flat, the blade, and go out like that. There you have a perfectly boneless fillet. And it's the quickest way that I know how to do them. Pushing flat again like that, and out. There's your rib bones and pin bones all in one. Your 2 fillets. Give them a rinse off. That water's a bit warm in the hose, hot with. Righto, put them in the bucket. Okay, now we'll do the flathead. They're simple. Lay them up inside like that I do. Go in beside the anus. Take the knife all the way through, tie it up against the backbone. Hold it down with a bit of an angle down, run along backbone right out to the back. And then I come up in here, just mark down both sides of your backbone till you hit the rib cage. Roll him over, all the way through, out. And just come up under here. And if you cut in there, you don't lose any meat at all then. Or you can keep it separate. You can take that out and use it. Some people cook it up separate. I just go tie it up against like that and skin the meat off. Get down. Come in under that fin then, and go right through the backbone. Same this side, in under that fin, tied up there into the other cut. If you just get your secateurs, you can run this up the belly with the knife. Don't go deep so you cut the what's there. And you just come in here and eat your snips. You just separate your fillet off the backbone like that. Easy as, and a lot kinder on your knife. On the other side, sometimes I take the skin off, other times I leave it on, just depends. Most of the time I leave it on and just scale them. And then we get another. Get this other knife. Same thing as the whiting. Come in. You got the rib bone, top of your rib bones there. Come in. Tied up against rib bones, and you're following the knife, goes down the edge of the pin bones. Like I say, make sure your knife's sharp. And then, whereas you'd turn it over on a whiting, this one, you just come in on the other side of that pin bone there, lay it flat, and then take your knife out like that. Do it again on the other fillet. Come in beside the bones there, come down like that. Right through the skin. And then on the other side of the bones, that way you're skinning off that belly meat. Lay that flat. Fraction more time consuming than a whiting, but when you bit of practice, it doesn't take you long to do it this way. Now with flathead, there's two more bones just in here. There's one, and you can pull them out with your fingers or a pair of pliers. Just a little. If you just run your finger up along there, you'll find them. I got them all in one go on that one. See it there? You just hook it up with your finger, grab it like that, just pull them out. And there's normally two of them. Sometimes they both come out at the same time. Just work it over your finger, you can feel them if you missed them. No, you're not getting any. Take that. And there you have it. Two perfectly boneless flathead fillets. Give my hose off. Just got to let that cold water come through. A bit hot in the sun today. There again, I use fresh water. A lot of the experts will tell you not to, but I've never noticed, man, I tell the difference. And see, there's what I meant by using the snips. You don't bust that gut or anything. We might see what he's been eating. No. Yabbies. Caught off a yabby bank, so natural food. Okay, that's as simple as that. It's just a matter now of take them inside and decide how you're going to cook them. I'll catch you in the kitchen. Here again, we're going to cook those flathead tonight that we caught this morning, or the flathead, and we're going to make a flathead pizza, my version, and as always it's slightly different. I'm going to do the crust first, and my pizza crusts I make with just self-raising flour and Greek yogurt, salt and pepper, and we'll cook that first in the air fryer, cook it off, and then we'll take the rest of it from there. Mine crusts are a little bit different, using just 2 ingredients basically. Or just 3 cups of flour to 1 cup of yogurt approximately, and then you just add, or don't put all your yogurt in at once just in case. Start off with that. Bit more yogurt. Forgot to put the salt and pepper in, but we better put that in now. About a teaspoon, maybe a bit more. When you get to that stage, it's time to get messy, which hands have been washed. Just keep working it till it forms a ball of dough that you can actually work, that's not real sticky. And we're just going to take it and work it out flat like that. A bit of flour on the hands. You get a fairly thick pizza base like this, but take it down to about 5 mil, just the right amount. That'll do it. We'll put it in there in a minute to give it a bit of a cook, and then we'll, mainly to stop the sauce soaking. I found otherwise the crust goes soggy underneath, and I don't like soggy ones. Okay, we've pre-cooked the base partly. Still wants a bit more in the middle, but it's fine. We'll just sit that over here for the time being. And we'll make this, put the sauce together now. It's not going to be the normal sauce. I do mine with Philly cheese because I'm not a lover of tomato and tomato paste and all that sort of stuff. I like a more white cheesy sort of a sauce underneath on them. So we'll put some milk in this pan. Oh no, we might fry the onions off first, forgot. Bit of peanut oil to fry the onions. off for a few minutes. Just saute the onions off before we add the milk and that, and we'll put the filleted cheese in with the milk, soften it and dissolve that, and then crushed garlic, sweet chili sauce, a little bit of barbecue sauce, salt, pepper. Don't burn your onions if you can avoid it. Just want them translucent. That's, I'll add some milk. Set the cream cheese in there to soften. Basically like a white sauce. Actually I do my white sauce the same way. Works every time. Okay, we just about got this right now. We've put in barbecue sauce, sweet chili sauce, and sour cream, a bit of sour cream, and paprika, salt, pepper, and crushed garlic. That's starting to look good now. We'll just give it the taste test in a minute. Don't go away, taste tester. Grab a spoon and give that the taste test.
Yum. I like that.
And we'll start putting this all together. We'll put the base down there, push him down flat. And put some of the sauce on top. That there. We'll just take the skin off the flathead. Okay, we'll start to put this together now. First of all, we've got the base there with the sauce on it. We'll put some bit of mozzarella cheese down on there first. Next, we'll lay the fish out. Might call it a one flathead pizza. Some onion. Some capsicum. Bell peppers, depending where you come from, and some cabana. Give that little bit of a smoky flavour. And last but not least, a bit of feta cheese here, only put it on because it was just a little bit sitting in the fridge there, go to waste, we don't use it. More mozzarella on top. And just to top it off, because we can, we'll put a sprinkling of wild mango spice on top. Right. Looking good. Alright, time to come out. Cheese is browned a little bit, too much to my liking on top, but it'll still be alright. Now I've got to get it out of here. So the next, let's cut it. How will we cut it? We'll cut it into. There you have it. Flathead pizza. Yeah, we'll go and see how we go with the taste testing.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Go on, taste tester.
Did you have that on? You're an asshole. Actually, you're a bloody good cook.
That's why you married me, I know.
Yeah. I did. Hang on. But that is delicious. I love it. I have to make that the base is good.
Yeah, not too many people do a pizza base like that, and it's simple, and you can use it for other things as well. Like, oh, yeah.
Good. Try again.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Nailed it. And crust underneath, just nice and brown.
Yeah.
And not real crispy, but not sloppy either.
But it's not doughy.
No.
Doesn't taste doughy.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you all for that, and for watching. And if you got to the end of it, all well and good. And the cooking's not everyone's cup of tea, but there is a lot out there that request it. So I will keep doing them. If you keep coming up with recipes, all mine hardly ever do anything twice because I forget how I done it last time.
Yeah, because you don't write it down. It's all
No.
in your head.
As it happens. All right. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.